I'm asked a lot, as you know, why we have a team in Moldova and Ukraine. Very easy answer for me. It's people that are very, usually, not always, but usually very committed. We can trust. We are very close in terms of culture, like cultural standards. Anytime a client needs to ask for an update, it means that we failed. In my eyes, which is not always true, but I prefer to have these standards. At least they are always updated and know what's happening. No, let me give context. So you are our lead web designer. You are, let's say, one of the most appreciated by our clients, I guess. You have some fans.
I like our clients.
Oh, don't lie, Maria. Don't start with me.
Sorry.
Most of our clients.
Yeah.
80%, maybe 90%.
I believe even 90%.
Well, it's really not bad.
I believe the other 10% will not check this video. So
yeah, maybe.
I hope.
But let's not scare the potential ones. 90 is very good, actually.
We like all the clients.
Thank you. Well, starting very well. All right. First, maybe can you introduce yourself, where you are from? What? Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm from the best city in the world, like Odessa, from Ukraine. So yeah, I'm
like
working.
Your age, what you do now with the agency, where you started. Tell us about your life, Maria.
Okay, so I'm just for now 21-year-old, and
I thought you were 22.
Will be in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks. So yeah, I hope you will not forget about my birthday.
I will forget for sure. But
the last year it was the same, by the way.
I forgot?
Yeah, because you asked me like in the night when is my birthday, and I said to you today, and you happy birthday. So yeah.
Извините.
Okay. Oh good. I almost forgot about this situation. Almost.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I'm working as a designer during the last, I believe, 3 years. At the beginning of my career, let's say, I was working just as freelancer in the different, basically, yeah, it was mainly like a freelance for my friends to create some banners and so on. But
mainly graphic design?
Graphic design, yeah, but web design at least.
And
maybe some stuff.
What was your first website, like the very first website you created? Do you remember?
Basically, the first website, it was just a mock-up, not functional one, so we didn't proceed to the development. Yeah, but it was like e-commerce stuff for Asian food.
All right. How did you find this job?
Yeah, basically, I was just trying to create something, at least something. Yeah, and one of the first one as well, it was e-commerce for flower boutique, something like this. Yeah, and from that time I have started to do this like on the regular basis and do more stuff, not only about web design, but about graphical design, creatives, some banners, and so on. I was also working in the non-profit organization, like a volunteer organization, and I was creating like creatives for the Instagram as a SMM manager as well.
I know you don't like social media management now, but yeah.
not for now, but yeah, for that days it was really fine. Yeah,
and this was like 2020, 2021.
Yes,
like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, 2021, 2022, something like this. And if we talk about the this organization, volunteer, it was when the war have started. So yeah.
So like February 2022.
Yeah, after
and you started with us when? Like March 2023?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
The 3rd of March. I remember this date.
The worst of your life. Like it's like when you get married. maybe then it's hard to leave. I don't know. But yeah, it's very funny. So like the agency was your first, like say, real company?
Yeah, like a real company, it was the first one because the graphic design, it was fine. I was really glad that I'm here in that organization and I can communicate with the people. We all had the same purpose, like the mission. But of course, I wanted to grow more.
Make some money also? Make some money at some point. Like
okay, it's the second point. The first one, yeah, like to grow in a professional way.
I think in the agency, you are able to grow a lot from the
Yeah.
first day to now.
Exactly.
Tell us about that, Maria. Like, how was your first day compared to now? How did you grow as person in technical skills? Tell us.
So the first day was a bit stressful because I had, as I remember, 2 tasks, and it was like UI options. So,
You remember which client or not?
Yes, it was the client of Sophie, blue one that you are always sending to our Upwork clients. One landing page,
Pandafix?
business consulting.
I don't remember. We have too many now, but yeah, we'll find it and show it. I'm sure we can find it. Yeah.
During my first day, I didn't manage to create all these options.
And somebody was mad at you or not yet?
Not, really not. But I was so stressful, really, because of this. Yeah, actually, yes. And I created only 2 options. I even felt a bit guilty.
No, yeah, because maybe we should say in the agency, the volume of tasks.
Yes, exactly. You're in the correct direction.
Yeah, now it's still the same, but now you do more than 2 options per day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny. I didn't even know about your first day. And then what happened since then?
Yeah.
Because you didn't leave after one day.
Yes. I even remember it was Friday. So I was a bit shocked that we can reschedule the task to Monday. So the client needs to wait 2 days.
Normally we avoid that, but yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's better to wait one day and tell the client that we need one more day rather than sending him something that is not within our standard, let's say. So
yeah, and now I understand this, but for
the main point, I guess, is really communicating.
Yeah.
Well, when they have like a very firm deadline, we always meet it, but when it's just like a start of the project, I'm sure also they prefer to wait one more day and have something
great. But yeah, I totally agree that we have to communicate even more, because in such a way we can keep the client as updated. So
as long as they know that we are working on it and that we are covering it, they will be fine and not worried. So it's very, very, very key. Even sometimes, we do very great work, we just don't update enough and they're mad.
Yeah.
When in fact we spend a lot of time. Sometimes we spend really a lot of time, more than what they have paid for. And if we don't communicate well, it's an issue. But yeah.
Yeah, but I prefer the clients who prefer to wait a bit to find something great.
Yeah. Well, most of them, they are fine with waiting. So yeah.
I like this client a lot, really a lot.
Then they know what to do, not to be in the 10% that you
exactly.
And then what happened? So
it was the first day.
We'll not do day by day because it would be so
okay.
I'm kidding, Maria.
Today is I don't know what today is today. And after this I just started working like more effective, I would say, because basically I was achieving more experience day by day. So it's
at that stage you were guided by Ole also.
Ole. Yeah.
Ole was very great.
He,
to give context, he was Ukrainian as well. He was, Maya has the context, but I'm talking to a person who don't. He had an agency prior to the war.
Yeah,
he stayed with us maybe a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like over talented. Like he was very, very, very talented. Let's say he knows. I will even send him the video, but not as hardworking as Maria, for example. But it's fine. It's everybody has his talent.
Ole was always polite. He could easily guide me if I didn't understand something. But to be honest, I was a bit afraid, let's say, to ask something, because I knew that everybody has a lot of work. And because of this, I was trying to manage like by myself, and
that's fine. And then how did you grow? Like difference between that, like March 2023 and now? Not really in your task, but with you, like, how did you evolve?
I believe it's great difference. Yeah,
like positive one, right?
Yeah, positive. Because I'm really happy that we have so many industries in our work. We have so lot of projects to, like, a variety of the projects.
Maybe I can stop you here, Maria, because that's also what I'm passionate the most in our agency, is that we really work with some very, very large clients and also some small ones who are just starting. And sometimes they want something very simple. Sometimes, like, we do some apps that are very complex, that takes like hundreds of hours. It's very interesting to see all the differences between the clients. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And especially if we work on the different, like, apps, it was really my, like, first experience because I have never created the apps before.
I guess the first one, sorry to interrupt you again, Maria. The first one, I guess, was Growly, the one that we did last year.
Yeah, I believe, yes, it was a dashboard. And I really like...
we all, anytime you say a company or website, we will put some examples, at least people will see. Yeah.
Okay. But I would say that before this, I really liked, like, watching many references of the dashboards of the apps because actually it's always, almost always fantastic because, as for me, it's really so professional. It should be really outstanding. So I was really glad working on it. So.
And now, do you prefer websites, apps? You don't mind? Like, what do you prefer doing?
Basically, I prefer Showcase's website because if we talk about apps, dashboards, we need really a lot of time to do this.
Because we need to focus really deeply on UX. Well, we do the same for Showcase websites, but they are, like, almost not always the same because we do custom and don't use templates. But do we always have, like, home page, about page, services, blog, contact?
Yeah. And if it's a dashboard or an app,
it's very unique, like unique.
It's complex and you need to think about each small point.
Yeah, and even we have, let's say, one more step, which is user flow.
Yeah.
Sitemap, wireframes, and then design.
We have even the complex stage like architecture. Yeah, so
that's what I call user flow.
Yeah. But user flow, it's mostly for the websites and it can be even a bit easier, but architecture...
Sorry, I'm
I can guide you after this.
I'm joking sometimes with Maria. I'm saying that I want to become the new UI designer. Maybe I will be too expensive.
But for now, Paul didn't complete the test task.
I didn't succeed with the test task.
Sorry, you need to try again. Really.
You see how they are treating me like I will quit soon. Let me maybe go back to the question, Maria. Like Maria of 2023, like March 2023 VS now, because I know you let's say improved a lot and you grew a lot, like very fast. So maybe tell us about that.
I believe the first point is communication, because at the beginning, when I just started to work more with the clients, to communicate with them, to have a meeting, so it was a bit hard, let's say, to update them on a regular basis, because, we need to do this often. And
to me, it's very, very important.
And it was a bit hard to manage all this stuff, to complete the tasks, to manage the tasks like our internal ones between the team members, and also to update the client, even over update. I would say.
Over update, you mean? I can elaborate on that maybe, because let's say our standard in the agency, as you know, Maria, is anytime a client needs to ask for an update, it means that we failed. In my eyes.
I remember.
Which is not always true, but I prefer to have these standards. At least they are always updated and know what's happening. Because when I'm a client, when as an agency we are clients of some other companies, I like to be over updated. Not because I don't want to micromanage, because as you know, I don't have time.
Yes,
but I just need to have the information before I need it. Because when I need it, if I don't have it, it's too late. So that's why to me, like, communication is very, very, very key. And
but
now we are not so bad, I guess. So,
I believe you're a bit strict as a client,
Yeah. How do you know?
It's just my thoughts. So yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, as a client, I'm quite bad. But as I think, maybe not as a boss, I'm not too strict. I mean, I don't think so, at least.
I wanted to hear the feedback about you from the different companies where you are the client.
When I was the client,
yeah.
No, they don't like me usually. Well, like Octavian, the guy who is doing the editing.
Yeah.
He likes me a lot because I'm doing a lot of referrals to him.
Oh.
And it's very nice. Well, as long as somebody is delivering what I paid for, is communicating well. And if they're nice,
sure.
I'm referred maybe 10 people to him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they just need to do what they promised and that's it. But sometimes it's not going as well.
Oops.
But yeah, well, because I'm a bit picky.
Yeah.
Because when we pay, I guess.
Sorry.
Oh, I think in management I'm okay because I leave some freedom. I mean, you work a lot, but when you need to do something, you just tell me. But I will say yes.
Okay, sure.
Like,
just go.
Yeah, like for sure I'm doing this. So I think it's normal to also, because when we receive because you are very, very careful, I think in return, the minimum is to give you some freedom. Like, for example, I don't know, whatever you have to do, you just message me and that's fine.
I completely agree with you.
That's very important, I guess, because I guess if I wanted to receive a lot of, let's say, commitment from the people at the agency, and then in return, I don't give anything. It's
like more about, I believe, work-life balance as well. So yeah, I have some issues with this point.
I'm talking like somebody old, but at your age, when I was between 18 and 21.
It was like only 4 years ago.
Correct, but still, it's yesterday. But I remember it was same as you, even maybe worse because weekends was like same as work days. I think I don't know how many hours a day you work, but it's crazy. But one thing that you stick to, which is very great, is weekends. I think you don't work on weekends.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but mainly not. Which I think is very important because it's a question I wanted to ask. Since you are doing something related to design, it's artistic, and you have to create. Well, now mainly the other designers create and you check, but it's something a job where you need to be creative all the time.
Yeah,
and still being productive. So it's not easy, I guess.
Yes, actually, I'm creating as well. Not only another designers. But
to give context, Maria is not complaining, but because we are missing one designer because one left a week ago. 10 days ago even. So we are late with hiring, but we are missing one designer. Now we only have 3 plus you.
Yep.
Which is not enough at all. We need at least 4 plus you, like a team of 5 minimum, like in the design.
Yeah, if any designer is watching this podcast, I believe they can contact us.
You know what? Maybe it's a good video to put in our job post, like to give context about the job.
Idea.
And to see that we are a nice team, I guess. So, because I remember Ole, he told me, we need to create like a job post in Ukrainian because otherwise they think it's a scam.
Yeah,
because we offer like decent salary for Ukraine and it's remote and it's a foreign company. They were like,
all the positive aspects were negative.
Yeah. So maybe they thought it was a scam. And then, that's why we should add this video. I agree with you. So Maria, how do you stay creative and still working on so many projects at the same time?
Yeah, so basically it's important, I believe, to find the correct inspiration, let's say, to find inspiration not about only the website, but the overall, to see any nice pictures, like nice landscapes, something like this. And in such a way you need to keep this energy, let's say, for creating a new stuff, because maybe you remember I had a vacation in May.
When is that?
I
remember it was in Lviv.
Yeah, it was in Lviv, and after this...
sorry to cut you, Maria, but it's weird, but it was not too much of a mess when you were not here. I was expecting like mess. It was not so bad. So yeah.
Yeah, because
But
actually,
don't go too often.
because actually, I managed all the tasks for the next week in advance.
Oh, you mean you planned them?
Yeah. And yeah, because of this, it was fine. But otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after this vacation, I felt really like I felt this inspiration. And because of this, as I remember, I have even created one creative for your webinar.
And I told you it was more creative than usual.
It was whoa.
I told that?
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. No, I'm kidding. We'll
yeah.
even show it again. Yeah, because Maria is doing. Let me describe what you do.
Many stuff.
Many stuff.
Many.
We need a lot of graphic design for our internal purposes, like
LinkedIn,
events, flyers.
Yeah, even YouTube thumbnails.
YouTube sometimes. No thumbnails. Now we have like a guy that is specialized in that. So for now,
sorry.
Yeah, because Maria was not good enough. No, I'm kidding. No. I mean,
it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. It's like something very, very, very specific. So now we have one guy doing that. It's better. Even it takes a lot of time
because it's more like graphical design in Illustrator, Photoshop.
Correct. So. And also, as you have seen, now I'm using thumbnails even on some of my LinkedIn posts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's becoming like 3-4 times a week. So we cannot add this task to you. It would be too much. So yeah, you are doing this graphic design. Also for presentations that we do a lot of webinars, presentation for clients, a lot of stuff like this, because we really like to spend the time to show clients and people who attend our workshops or events that we did something very specific
and what we can propose.
Exactly. And also by showing that we can do nice and efficient design, they also understand that we can work efficiently.
Yeah.
So I think it's very, that's something that you do. Maybe it's 20% of your time, depends, but
I think yes.
About that?
I think so.
Then you do a lot of project management.
A lot. But actually, I like communication with the clients because
I didn't know that. I didn't know if you liked it or not.
Yeah, I like this, especially with the nice clients. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I cut you, Maria, but for the context, some clients, they really love you. Like we will put, some screenshots of feedback that we got. Some are really like fans, I see. Yeah, so it's great. You met some of them in Dubai when you came.
Exactly.
Who did you meet? I don't remember.
Jessica. I want to say about this person. Yes, that's the first one.
I will send her the video.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even everybody in the agency loves Jessica.
Yeah, but basically there were many clients that I know, like Antoine from Anik as well.
Many. To give context, it was in November 2023, and we did the 2 years anniversary of the agency in a restaurant, because I know how to pronounce it in Russian better than in English. I don't know in English. It's
restaurant.
It's not easy. So anyway, and we had like 110 people, 115 people, I guess. So Maria met a lot of our clients there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And again, we needed to communicate a lot with them, to speak with them.
Yeah, but I guess for you, it was new to be at a networking event like this in person.
Basically, yes. And it was really great when I had this face-to-face communication, because actually before it was only online using our laptops. And let's say it was even another emotions during this event. Yeah. So yeah,
because
it was great.
I don't feel that because, I felt that in the other way. When I first came to Moldova at the office and I saw everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I only saw once Vladimir, we will not use nicknames today, and George, because we did one, I don't know if you know, in Istanbul, in the end of 2022.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, now we don't have enough
budget. We didn't have any team buildings.
In Dubai?
Yeah, okay. It's the first one. Sorry.
It's not bad, I guess.
Turkey?
Yeah.
But you don't like this one. Not anymore. No. Sorry.
No. Maybe we'll do it again, but we need to
choose country.
We need to sell a few apps before, I guess, to get the budget.
I believe some clients can contact us for this and create the apps. So please. Here is the number. Okay.
No, I'm working on it, but yeah. What do you also do, Maria? Now, quite recently, we started on Fiverr.
Exactly.
Let me give context for that as well. We have one of my best friend, maybe best friend, Louis, that you met also in Dubai. He is the third or fourth best-selling profile on Fiverr, like in the world.
By the way, he's the one of 90% of the good clients.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's-
of course.
I hope so. I hope that he's not in the 10.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. And then he's trying to help us grow our Fiverr, and for now it's going quite well.
Yep.
I don't know how many projects we had in 2 months.
Like current projects?
No, I mean from the beginning. It's
20, about 20.
about 20 clients.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite good, 10 per month about that.
About,
so,
yeah.
You are now also responsible for Fiverr. Well, mainly we share two things. I do sales because I love that, as you know.
Yeah.
And then you handle like PM and projects. It's quite funny for me because it gives me like not dopamine, like kind of shots of dopamine when I sell. Because even if it's like small amounts compared with what we sell outside the platform, it's very great.
I feel the same when I receive great feedback.
Yeah.
So
when we receive great feedback,
it's
it's like motivating a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And from this, you can also achieve like inspiration.
Yeah.
Because you want to do more.
Yeah. And even I feel like, give me your opinion, Maria, but I feel like clients who treat us very great, like very positively, who are very respectful, we give them back a lot.
The same.
We really want
to more.
Even if our standard, even for like clients, the 10% that could be maybe a bit direct, it happens. Still, we are doing very professional and we never talk to them too directly unless they are disrespectful, because I think you have seen that it happened really not often, but maybe 2-3 times over 300 clients, which is very little. But 2-3 times over the last 3 years, clients were disrespectful. It's not happening in my agencies. Nobody can treat my people badly. It's impossible. So I'm putting boundaries when it's too much.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's very important in my role to protect
you're as a defender.
Yeah, because I mean, I know what we do. I know, like, we are respectful. We are very fast, like compared with other agencies. We deliver like solid work. We are really not expensive for what we do. I guess you see our prices. We are not cheap. We are not. I mean, we are not expensive
compared to the other agency.
Yeah. Even now, Maria, when we compare our rates, I'm not even selling. I don't care. I'm just telling you. But when we compare like Ukrainian agencies on Upwork, for example, we are either the same or slightly cheaper. But we are a lot of like, we even have an office in Dubai, so it's expensive. We have like French people in Dubai for management and to communicate also with clients, because we have mainly French clients, as you know. So I really like the agency. It's very interesting, I guess. It's every day we learn new stuff.
I still want to learn French for our French clients because
I think it would be very helpful.
Yep.
But when?
Yes, exactly. I just don't have enough time.
Would you love to?
Yes.
Maybe we can have you take some classes, because I wanted the guys at the office in Moldova to take, let's say, a lot of them speak English very well. Some speak English correctly, but not pro-efficiently, let's say, maybe. So we wanted to have them take classes, and they don't do it. I don't know why. They prefer to go to the gym or something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to learn, I can really book some classes. This stuff, Preply. The platform where I was taking my Russian class. Maybe you can try.
Okay.
I think for you, it would be so great, because when you started, I remember you were communicating, but not as now. Now you are a lot more proactive. You have a lot more experience. Now you have traveled even more. Well, to Moldova, it's not a crazy trip, but
but Dubai.
Still, Moldova, Dubai, and I guess you will come again at some point.
Oh, we recorded this. We have proofs.
Maybe.
So yeah.
Maybe. Well, I think you should come this year because we will.
Could you please tell also the date, time, and no?
We just need the budget and we'll do it. Well, okay. What I can say is this year I say commitment.
Okay.
French classes. But if you do it, I guess you need to do it like at least twice a week.
Yeah, of course.
Otherwise, it's useless. I think if you do twice a week French plus an app, like maybe, Duolingo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
like
think
self-studying.
It will not be so bad. Like maybe for basics at least. And even if you speak like as my Russian, which is shit, like just greetings, basic understanding, even people take it as like respect, I guess. Tell me about that. But when I learned Russian, I felt like, well, I thought it would be easier, but I know how to read, I know basics. I think it means that you are getting interested in the other person, like culture.
Yeah.
So I think might be interesting.
Yeah, it would be interesting, but I'm afraid a bit that some French clients will be not so satisfied of my French at the first.
I honestly, knowing them, they will just be amazed that you at least want to learn. I think they will not be making fun at you or something like this. I really think they will be very amazed that you are trying because we know it's tough.
Yeah, it's great because some clients were a bit picky because I'm English-speaking person. So yeah, they...
Yeah. Well, if you speak French, they will only talk to you in French.
Oh.
But it will take a lot of time before you speak French.
Yeah, sure.
Even in 1 year, it will be maybe...
Yeah, it's so difficult language.
A2, B1, like it's... I think I checked, it's a bit easier than Russian, but about the same.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to read, which was already great progress. I know basics. Well, when you had the conversation with our friend who is welcoming us today, I was at least understanding the questions.
Yeah, some of our communication.
A bit, so yeah. Quite interesting.
But French, it's so complex in terms of numbers, as I know.
Oh, no. Well,
I know this.
No.
I have seen a lot of reels on Instagram about this.
It's a calculation itself. Yeah, but once you know, it's fine. It's really not that bad. Like, really, really not that bad. Yeah, what inspired you to become a UI designer? Like, it was your passion? Is it still your passion or...
Yeah, of course. To be honest, I don't remember like the first thoughts about this profession. But actually, yeah, I was interested in these fields at the beginning of my studying at the university, and during the studying, I have started to watch some video guides on YouTube. Also plan to have some courses, and because of this, I believe I also achieve like a basis in this field, and after this I just I was trying to grow more and more, and because of this I was I
have a question. Do you think that you are better now, just technically in terms of design, better now than 1 year ago?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
Of course.
Like, that's why I'm asking you. Tell us about that. Like, what in the agency also, what do you like, what you don't like? It's very interesting even for me to know.
The first point, as I mentioned, it's a variety of our project because, it's really interesting. We have like showcase websites, e-commerce websites, always different like directions, again, dashboards, apps, and so on. The second point, it's for my colleagues.
Colleagues?
How
do you like them?
Yeah, it's our team because, I see that everyone is so nice, and I see this commitment of each person, and it's really great because we're communicating every day and we are on the same line, we're on the same page about all the process.
It's very important because if we had only one person who was not in line, as you were saying, I think it would be tough.
It can break the whole process, the whole workflow. It
happened before. Sometimes, but we figured it out. So
okay, because I even cannot remember this.
Oh, well, before you came.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So after this, we have only this. Oh, okay. That's nice. And I believe that's it. So it's like the two main points of our agency.
Okay. Also, one thing that I really strongly believe is that if we implement more automations, it could save us a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I think I told you, but we have one new guy coming in August, and he
You
will
mentioned.
focus specifically on that.
Yeah, and
like
I believe
automating processes.
I believe nowadays we have a lot of like AI tools. Maybe it can help a lot.
Sure, we use some of them, but not enough. And I'm sure we could save a lot of time with that. So he's going to implement it for us. And then, you know what, once we have it implemented for ourselves and we know it's working well, we'll even sell these solutions, like AI automation solutions, as a new service in the agency. But you will not work on
Okay,
that.
maybe we can at least try to find an AI bot who can handle the meetings with not nice clients.
You think?
Maybe.
With not
maybe.
like
It sounds like a
then...
startup, at least. So yeah.
One thing that we could do more is like more traveling, I guess.
I just wanted to mention this, yeah, because the trip to Dubai, it was the first time when I was here, and it was something new. We had again a lot of meetings, not only our meeting, like not only our
we went
event.
to see also Dubai Night, one of our favorite clients.
Yeah, exactly, and we had just some other ones, and it was really great for me to see them in real life.
And do you like to come in Moldova? Like, how do you like it? Is it
like
to come to Moldova at the office? You really like enjoy it? Or
yeah, of course, because as I mentioned, I really like our team. So because of this, it's really great to be here, to be with our team, because each evening, almost each evening, where we can go outside to spend more time.
Drink.
But not me. But Vova.
I don't, Vova, yeah.
Sorry, Vova. But yeah, it's really great.
Yeah, because to give context, we are all quite young. We have some that are older.
But like, I believe I'm the youngest in the team.
You're the youngest. Oh. You are the youngest. Who else? The other younger ones are my age. Born in 2000, like 23, 24.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
we have a lot who are 25, 26. Dimitri is maybe 30.
About
30.
I'm not sure even.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
I don't know, but around that.
But he has 2 children?
2 children, so I think. I don't know, it can be even 25. It's not. Well, the whole team is very nice. To me, it's very important because really, we don't come to work to get insulted or to feel offense. No, I really don't like this at all. Really, I really don't like this.
As for me, like working online is good because, it's like the schedule can be more flexible. But actually, if I come to Moldova, to our office, it's much easier to communicate. And I believe it's much efficient because,
Now we try to do it. The rhythm would be at least 4 times a year in Moldova, at least. So
maybe the last year it was 2 times.
Yeah, because we had the office only in May.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I came for a long period, like 6 weeks the first time.
Yeah.
And then I came again in October, something like this, I think. October or November.
I came as well, in October. Because
I really think it was 3 times this year.
Even 3? I'm sure that I was here only 2 times because the first one was...
Maybe once I came like quickly and you didn't come, I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, but it would be great if we do it at least 4 times a year.
Yep. So it's the second time for me.
It's fine.
Okay.
We have 2 more times to go.
And we have only 5 months?
5 months. One thing I also wanted to ask you more questions about Ukraine. Is it fine? It will be fine. If you don't feel comfortable, I will not ask.
No, it's fine that you're asking about this because,
I think it's very interesting. Sorry to interrupt you, but I get asked a lot why I'm working. I will do more context and then I will ask more precise question. I'm asked a lot, as you know, why we have a team in Moldova and Ukraine. And I know why. Very easy answer for me. It's people that are usually, not always, but usually very committed. We can trust. Also, we are very close in terms of culture, like cultural standards.
I believe,
We are the same, very the same. So we never really have to adapt some time for small stuff, but it's very easy to communicate with you. I think it's easy to communicate with me. You are not afraid to talk with me. It's quite
Sorry.
No, I am. No, you're not.
No, all good. All good.
But
I'm
yeah,
joking.
I think it's quite interesting. That's why we have a team in Ukraine also for, let's say, cost efficiency. Because if we had the same in France, it would be a
Yeah,
lot
and
more.
also it's because of your point of view, because you hate Russians, and I totally agree. I remember it was during my first video call with you and Ollie.
I told you?
Yeah, and Ollie started with these statements like, it's Paul, he's SEO.
Oh,
and
it even told you that I am like, say, pro-Ukraine at that first meeting?
Yeah, he mentioned. I remember this.
Yeah, to me it's very important.
Yeah, and
very important, very, very important.
At that time, I understand that I would like to be here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's like, let's say, maybe like startups talking like this, but to me, like human stuff is quite important.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Very important. Because anyway, we'll be replaced by machines soon. So I'm kidding. So maybe my question about Ukraine, Maria, more specifically, is how is the life in Odessa? Because people, they really don't know anything about what could be really the daily life.
So overall, it's not great, I would say. And to be honest, we have a lot of alarms during the day.
How many about you?
It could be really different, but basically, I would say about 3 or 4. It could be like maybe 3 or even 4 hours.
Each?
Yeah.
So it's like half of the day?
Each one, yeah.
Like, is it in the worst days, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Usual days.
Basically, it could be more about the times, but less about the hours.
I get it.
So yeah, and regarding the overall situation during these alarms, of course, we need to be in the shelter because
What is the shelter specifically? It's like in your building. Like
downstairs? You need to go downstairs.
And there it's supposed to be safe.
Yes.
Safer than if you stay.
Yeah, a bit. It's much better than like at home. So yeah, and during these like alarms, we have a lot of missiles that can hit us basically. So.
And it's your whole building going into the shelter? Everybody from your building?
Of course, no.
A lot of people don't care?
Yeah.
And you go every time or not?
Not every time. Sometimes I can go just to hall, and it would to hall, to corridor. Yeah. And it would be
get
out of windows. It's important.
Yep.
Yeah, it's important because we had a lot of bad issues, bad situations because people didn't care really of their like safety, of their health, of their lives actually. Yeah, and I'm trying to do this, but of course during the work I need to go, I need to come back, and
I don't know, but one thing that I told myself once, tell me if it's true, and be always direct, Maria. I felt like maybe having a work is helping a bit to pass this very, very, very tough time, because at least your mind is maybe a bit busy.
I believe yes. Yeah, I can agree with you about this because actually I can go to corridor and continue working. So I don't really, I hear these missiles, explosions and so on, but I don't really focus on them. So,
yeah, because I think, sorry to interrupt you again, Maya, but you could, I don't know, but most likely if somebody is here and is usually an active person, if they have to stay home and hear that and they don't have much to do, I think they will go depressed very, very fast. Like.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have such friends or any other people. I didn't have such situations, but actually...
What are your friends doing? It's quite interesting. Still studying, working?
Yeah, continuing like living, like...
And I mean, specifically, what do they do? Let's say your 2-3 best friends, what do they do in life? It's interesting for me. Yeah.
I will send them this video. Okay, so one of my friends is a tutor of an English and Ukrainian languages, and she's continuing working with children. So basically, all of her students. Yeah, I believe all of your students are from Ukraine. There are no ones from the abroad. So yeah, the other one, she's a dancer.
Like professional dancer?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like for competitions or for shows?
For competitions.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and basically she's the same. She's working with children. She's teaching them. So that's it. And yeah, they just they're trying to continue.
What's their name? You can mention them.
Oh, the first one is Anya, and the second one is Nastya.
Anastasia.
Anastasia, yeah.
Orosh.
Yeah. So yes,
I have more questions, Maria. Like even many questions, but one is maybe personal. But as you know, my family to me is like
and I agree.
Everything,
yeah.
and I guess they are proud of you because like maybe 1.5 years ago you were like still studying, and now you are being very well established. I think they are very proud. Like, do they realize? What do they think? Like, do they understand? Like, it's interesting to know.
Yeah, sure. They support me a lot, really a lot. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful for the whole family that they gave me all these like bases, like studying
and soft skills.
Soft skills as well. Yeah, sure. Because let's say the personal culture of each family is different, of course. I would say, yeah, but I would say that mine is really good.
And they understand what you do. Like they know that I exist, for example, or
yeah, they know. They know. I will show this for mom, for great mom. So yeah.
Oh, even the great mother.
yeah, they know you.
That's very funny. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and yeah, I guess they can be very proud of you because you are improving a lot. Also, your salary increased in 1.5 years because you improve a lot, so it increased a lot, I guess. So I have maybe, I don't know, maybe last question or not, but what do you, let's say, not where do you see yourself in 5 years, it's a shit question, but what do you want to do in life in general? Like what do you want to do with your life? It's very philosophical question.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, in work, maybe it's easier to understand. Like, do you want to I don't know. I never asked you this question, so it's very interesting.
I believe the first point is continue growing, of course, in this field because it's really interesting for me, and I want to really improve my skills, both soft and hard skills.
Yeah.
Just let's say live this life on the maximum and achieve almost everything that I want. So
I think you are not late in life. It's fine. You are on the right track, I guess.
To be honest, I believe it's the one of the main issues for now, because many, like even teenagers, wanted to start, let's say, any business, any kind of these stuff, because they think that they're late, actually, and I believe I'm the one of them.
You are late?
A bit.
I don't think so. Because I was in the same situation as you at age. No, I ended like working in Switzerland at the end of my year 20 in 2020 at the very end. No, I think you're not late at all, but I think you can still grow. I agree. You're doing very great, like great job. But I think in like maybe becoming more efficient, like it's not personally, but maybe sometimes like taking a step back to say, okay, we could be more efficient if we did this, and it's like improving the process. Because I'm sure if we improve the process, your life will be easier, let's say.
Yeah,
I'm sure we have a lot of stuff that we could do to make everybody's life easier that we don't do fully yet. I'm sure about that. But it's also my role to help you with that.
I completely agree because, I think we need like to do less things, but it would be more efficient.
I'm sure we can be efficient, like more efficient if we were doing this, but I'm sure we can. Well, I think the first step is to be aware of that, to be conscious of that, and then it's not tough to fix. Maya, do you have any questions for me? And then we are done.
Oh.
No, I don't know. Maybe one thing that you wanted to ask me and you never asked or something. You don't have to, but
I have many questions, and okay.
Let
prepare. Okay. Basically, what is your life purpose for now?
All right, it's my main question in life. So, I think now with all the time we discussed and you know a bit my LinkedIn post also, now you understand what happened in my life a
Yeah,
bit.
sure.
It was like
I always like these posts.
correct, like yeah. And my mom is crazy nice. I think you should meet her once at least. You know, Vlad and Vova, they met my mom.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
really
yeah.
like
I
my
know.
mom. All right, my life purpose at the moment. Well, it's not mainly money. Money is within, let's say, top 5 of priorities, but really not 1 or 2. Maybe top 1 is my family, like support. My family is very small, as you know. I have like grandma, grandpa, sister, mom done, which is already great. It's better than not.
Yeah,
And my
sure.
main priority is for them to feel comfortable in life, to feel great. It's really my main priority. Then the second purpose is feeling well and being well surrounded. I really love people, let's say, like meeting new people. As you know, mainly my job is to meet new people, to get
New
expand the
connections.
network, new connections. And I think I'm not bad at that, I think, because it's going well, like not bad at least.
Our clients can comment this video to say their thoughts.
You know what I mean? Like I think clients like me usually. So it's one purpose, to meet new people and to have like a circle around me of people who I love and who love me. It's very, very important to me. Then third is to, not materialistic, but to be comfortable enough financially to do whatever I want, whenever I want. Because I think you noticed, but I really don't like not rules, because I'm not like this, but I don't really like for people to tell me what to do or to create some stuff.
To be an employee?
Yeah, but no, because an employee can
have more freedom.
Yeah, it really depends. Even I think employees can have more freedom than me sometimes.
Because you're a bit strict for yourself.
I'm strict with myself, and my brain is never off. You know, sometimes I wake up at like 4 or 5 a.m. and I need to do something on the laptop because I forgot something or I need to do something. So yeah. But third purpose is maybe maintain a good financial situation for myself, because then I can don't create limits. I can do whatever exactly. I want, whenever I want. It's very great. I really love that. And I couldn't even imagine to have this life. I think it was like not realistic, let's say. And now it's not so bad.
And so I believe you don't think that you are late or something like this.
In life? Yeah. I'm very late.
I feel the same. So why you were so wondering?
Because, I'm very late because the year, when I arrived in Dubai, 2022, I was not doing well. I needed to improve my mental health, because I was very not doing well. So I started the agency very recently. So now I felt like I feel like I lost 2 years about that, but now I'm okay. Like the rhythm that we are going now is not bad.
I remember the first bed in Dubai. You showed me the picture of it.
You showed the first room in Dubai.
Yeah.
Compared with my apartment now.
Yeah, it's not bad now. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah. And also if you go once to Paris and you see my mom's, where she's living. Now the apartment is very good now, but the city is still, you will understand. It's
Paris?
No, it's suburb. It's very bad. It's, very bad. But yeah. Do you have maybe a last question, Maria?
Would you like to spend more time with your family?
Wow, that's a very good one, and let's say deep one, because it's a tough question, because they know that in France, I don't feel comfortable to live there full year. They know. Like from a long time ago, they knew I was not feeling well.
Mainly it's because of business?
No, because partly, but because I'm feeling too different from French people my age.
We have many clients at the same age. Almost
French in Dubai. Not French in France. Because if they are in Dubai, it means mainly that they didn't feel right in France. So maybe we are very similar. Some of them. Some of my friends our age in Dubai. But they are French, yes. So technically, I cannot really spend more time with them, and they always told me that they prefer to know that I'm 7,000 kilometers away feeling great than just in their hands, not feeling great. So it's an easy answer for me.